Hello everyone, this class we will learn conception vessel. I'm Dr. Chen, come from Department of Traditional Chinese Medicine, the first affiliated hospital of China Medical University. In this lesson, we will learn from the following three aspects. The first is the cause of the meridian. The second is principal indications, and the third is the points of Ren meridian. Now, let's learn the cause of the meridian. It starts from the inside of the lower abdomen and comes out from the perineum. It goes anterior to pubic region and ascends along the interior side of the abdomen, passes through guanyuan and reaches the throat. Ascending further, it curves around the lips, passes from the cheek, and enters the infraorbital region, 承脐. What's the personal indications of the conception vessel? Local diseases of abdomen, chest, neck, head, face, and the diseases of the corresponding internal organs. A few points of this meridian have tonifier effects and can be used to treat mental diseases. So let's see the points of Ren meridian. This meridian appears at Huiyin and ends at Chengqiang, consisting of a total of 24 acupuncture points. So the first, let's see the Zhongji. Zhongji location is on the auditory midline, 4 cun below the umbilicus. Regional anatomy: branches of the superficial epigastric artery and vein, and the branch of the inferior epigastric artery and vein, branch of Liu-Paper gastric nerve. Let's see the indications. The indications including three aspects. The first is injuries, dysuria, intention of urine. The second is spermatoria, impotence, infertility. And the third is irregular menstruation, metrorrhagia, prolapse of uterus, prolapse valve, prolonged leukorrhea. The next, let's see the method. Perpendicular insertion 1.0 to 1.5 cun. This point should be used carefully in prognosis. The next acupuncture, let's see the guanyuan. Guanyuan location is on the auditory midline, 3 cun below the umbilicus. Regional anatomy is branches of the superficial epigastric artery and vein, and the branch of the interior epigastric artery and vein, the median branch of the anterior cutaneous branch of the 12th intercostal nerve. Guanyuan location including 5 aspects. The first is flaccidity of apoplexy emaciation due to consumptive diseases. The third is abdominal pain, hernia diarrhea, dysentery, prolapse of rectum, blood in stools. The third is urination disturbance, hematuria, region of urine, frequently micturition. The fourth is impotence, spermatory. The fourth is irregular menstruation, dysmenorrhea, amenorrhea, metrorrhagia, moderate leukorrhea, prolapse of uterus, prolonged leukorrhea. The third is perpendicular insertion 1.0 to 1.5 cun. This point should be used carefully in pregnancy. This acupuncture is often used by moxibustion for tonification. So let's see the qihai. Qihai's location is on the artery midline, 1.5 cun below the umbilicus. Regional anatomy: branch of the superficial epigastric artery and vein, and the branches of the inferior epigastric artery and vein, and the anterior cutaneous branch of the 11th intercostal nerve. The indications including 5 aspects. The first is emaciation due to consumptive disease. The second is dyspepsia, pain around the umbilicus, diarrhea, dysentery, constipation. The third is injuries, dysuria. The fourth is spermatoria, hypertension, hernia. The fourth is irregular menstruation, dysmenorrhea, menorrhea, metrorrhagia, morbid leukorrhea, prolapse of uterus, prolonged lochia. Next, let's see the method: perpendicular insertion 1.0 to 1.5 cun. This point should be used carefully in pregnancy. This acupuncture is often used by moxibustion. The next acupuncture point is Shenqu. Shenqu's location is in the center of the umbilicus. Regional anatomy: inferior epigastric artery and vein, anterior cutaneous branch of the 10th intercostal nerve. The location including 3 aspects. The first is flaccidity of apoplexy. The second is abdominal pain and distension, diarrhea, dysentery, constipation, prolapse of rectum. The third is edema, dysentery. The method is indirect moxibustion with moxer stick or moxibustion on site. Kneading is not allowed. So next acupuncture point, let's see the Xiaowan. Xiaowan location is on the artery midline, 2 cun above the umbilicus. Regional anatomy: inferior epigastric artery and vein, the anterior cutaneous branch of the 8th intercostal nerve. Xiaowan indications including 2 aspects. The first is epigastric pain, abdominal distension, diarrhea, vomiting, dyspepsia, malnutrition, and indigestion syndrome in children. The second is abdominal mass. Xiaowan method is perpendicular insertion 1.0 to 1.5 cun. So let's see the next acupuncture point, Zhongwan. Zhongwan location is on the artery midline, 4 cun above the umbilicus. Regional anatomy: superior epigastric artery and vein, anterior cutaneous branch of the 8th intercostal nerve. So next, let's see the Zhongwan's indications. The indications including 3 aspects. The first is epigastric pain, abdominal distension, anorexia, vomiting, regurgitation, hiccup, malnutrition, and indigestion syndrome in children. The second is jaundice, and the third is manic psychosis epilepsy. The method is perpendicular insertion 1.0 to 1.5 tune. So that's what we will learn in this lesson. See you in the next lesson.